Have you ever come across those little ants that walk through your house, usually in search of something to carry? Did you see them and think, they're just ants? Nothing more? But what if I told you that these little creatures could be bearers of much deeper messages? They are not just common insects. They are spiritual messengers that carry powerful symbolism in many cultures around the world. Often we ignore these signs, but they are all around us, waiting to be noticed. Ants, being so small, may seem insignificant to most people, but in reality, they represent something much greater. They teach us powerful lessons about life, work, discipline, and perseverance. For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, they bring with them a divine message. They remind us of fundamental aspects of life: patience, perseverance, hard work, and the importance of not underestimating even the smallest details. Just like Padre Pio, who dedicated his life to tireless spiritual work, ants also exemplify the value of perseverance. Padre Pio teaches us the importance of unwavering faith, patience, and hard work, qualities that are also represented by ants. They have a clear mission and follow their path with determination, no matter the difficulties. Their persistence inspires us to continue on our own path, just as Padre Pio taught us to keep our faith, despite adversity. Spiritually, ants are symbols of tireless work, organization, and persistence. They have a clear purpose and follow their path with determination, regardless of the difficulties or distractions around them. This perseverance is a reflection of the spiritual journey that each of us has in our life. In the material world, we tend to seek quick results, but spiritual life requires patience and dedication. Like the ants, we must learn to work consistently, with focus on our greater goal without being diverted by challenges. Just like Padre Pio, who dedicated his life to divine service, we often need to learn to persevere through our own difficulties. I want to invite you now to reflect. How is your spiritual journey going? Have you dedicated yourself to it with the same persistence and discipline that we see in Padre Pio? Or perhaps, have you been distracted by the daily challenges, forgetting to give proper attention to what truly matters? The ants, with their ability to work tirelessly, teach us that true transformation happens when we stay focused and disciplined on our journey, just as Padre Pio did, with his unwavering faith and commitment to God. Padre Pio also taught us the importance of unity and collaboration. He was always in tune with the religious community and others, demonstrating that true strength comes from unity. He showed us that together we are stronger, just like the ants, who work together to achieve a greater goal. In many ways, this reflects the importance of unity and mutual support on the spiritual journey. Often, on our path, we may feel alone, but just like the ants and Padre Pio, we can seek support from our community, whether spiritual, religious, or among our friends and family. Unity brings strength, and together we can achieve great things. Ants are also symbols of organization and focus. Each one has a role within the colony, and they work together to achieve a greater goal. They teach us that to reach our own spiritual goals, we need to be organized and disciplined. Sometimes we may feel lost or overwhelmed, but the key is in organization and discipline. Like the ants, we must learn to divide our tasks, set clear goals, and work toward them with focus and dedication. No matter how small or insignificant we may feel, every step taken in an organized and purposeful way brings us closer to fulfilling our spiritual destiny. Now, before we continue exploring the deep meaning of ants and Padre Pio in our spiritual life, I want to ask you to like this video. Your like is very important so that more people can be touched by this message. Also, don't forget to comment below, sharing your own experiences and thoughts on these spiritual signs. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to subscribe and activate the notifications so you don't miss any spiritual revelations like this one. In addition, ants remind us of the importance of abundance. They work tirelessly to gather resources and ensure the well-being of the entire colony. This collective effort brings with it the idea that through hard work and collaboration, we can manifest abundance in our lives, not just materially, but spiritually as well. When we focus on our spiritual journey with the same zeal as the ants, spiritual abundance begins to manifest, bringing peace, harmony, and inner growth. Padre Pio also exemplified this in his life, with a deep devotion to the service of God and spirituality, which was reflected in his practical life. And if you observe the ants, you will notice that they don't stop in the face of obstacles. They are incredibly resilient. When something blocks their path, they don't give up. They find a new route, a new solution. This is a powerful reminder that, in our spiritual journey, we will also face challenges and obstacles. But just like the ants and Padre Pio, we must remain calm, be creative, and seek new ways to move forward. Resilience is a fundamental quality for those who wish to achieve true spiritual transformation. Therefore, the next time you see an ant, don't just see it as a simple insect. See it as a powerful symbol of perseverance, organization, unity, and resilience. Remember that even the smallest creatures have something to teach us. They challenge us to be more disciplined, more attentive to the details, and more focused on our spiritual purpose. And just like Padre Pio, we can find strength in adversity and continue forward with faith and determination. If you felt that this message touched your heart, I ask that you like this video, leave a comment sharing your impressions and spiritual experiences, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do so now so you don't miss any valuable content like this. Let's continue together on the journey of self-knowledge, growth, and spiritual transformation. May the wisdom of the ants and the example of Padre Pio inspire us to be more organized, disciplined, and resilient in our own lives. Finally, remember, signs are always around us. Spirituality manifests in the simplest and most everyday things, if we know how to look attentively. May you never stop seeking and recognizing the divine signs that are here to guide you.